Hi you guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. So as you can probably tell by the title for today's video, we're going to be playing with color. Now when I sat down to record this video, I didn't really have a look in mind, but I was going through my makeup and I came across this palette that I had got a while ago from one of my friends, and it really inspired me to try to do a look with color. Now I haven't applied color eyeshadow on my lids in probably over a year, so I was really interested to see how this look came out. But jumping straight into the look, so the only thing that I have on my eyelids prior to applying this eyeshadow is just the concealer that I used to clean up my brows. So I dragged that concealer all the way down and applied a light coat of it on my eyelids, and then I went in with this base color that you see me applying here. Now for this look, I only used 2 eyeshadows out of this entire palette. I used the lighter pink shadow that I show you guys, and I also used the yellow that's in this palette as well. So when I was applying the pink eyeshadow, I just packed it on my eyelid and then I will blend it out, and I just kept repeating that process until I felt like the pink was deep enough, because I wanted this pink to stand out outside of the yellow. So I just kept repeating the process of packing it and then blending it out until I felt like I had the color that I wanted. And then next I went in with some concealer and I just carved out my crease, so that way I had a good base for that yellow, because I wanted that yellow to pop as well. And I used the concealer to make sure that it was defined. And a trick that I like to do when I'm cutting my crease is I apply a small amount of the concealer on my eyelid, and then I look up, and what that does is it shows you where you need to have the peak of your concealer at. It's showing you that that's where your entire eyelid flows, if that makes sense. So once I was done cutting my crease, I just started packing the yellow eyeshadow on top of the concealer, and I kept packing it until I completely covered all the areas where I had applied concealer. And for this look, I wanted to do something that I have never done before, and that was to have a color eyeliner. And I wanted the color that I used for my eyeliner to be similar to the pink that I applied on my eyelid. So I couldn't decide between the 2 that I had held up to the camera, but I went ahead and went with this darker pink. I just felt like it matched a lot better than the other one. The other one was a little bit too light. When I first started off with this eyeliner, I was having a little bit of trouble, but it turned out okay once I started working with it. I went ahead and did my other eye off camera before going in with my primer and my foundation. So these 2 foundations together, I used them a while back, and I just wanted to try them again for this tutorial, and I'm so happy that I did, because I forgot how good of a combination that these foundations are when they're mixed together. So I couldn't remember if this was my first time using this concealer or not. I might have used it once before, but I couldn't remember. But I will say that I absolutely love this concealer. So it goes on kind of liquid, but it dries like in a powdery matte finish. But you guys, it is so pretty. It's definitely getting ready to become one of my go-to products. So I won't be talking about the face products too much in this tutorial, because these face products really inspired me to do a whole video just dedicated to the face. and it's a step-by-step how-to guide to apply your base, which is like your foundation, concealer, palette, contour, that type of thing. And a lot of these products that I'm using in this video are going to be used in that video as well. And that will most likely be the next makeup tutorial that you guys see on my channel. So make sure that you guys are subscribed, so that way you can come back and check out that video as well. But I will be pretty much doing the exact same steps that I always do, except in this video I'm going to be applying a cream contour, because since I have so much going on the eyes, I'm not going to be applying a blush. I'm just going to be applying this cream contour, and then I'm going to be going over it with a bronzer. So I wanted to make sure that that bronzer stayed put throughout the day, because for me, I noticed that my bronzer tends to wear off throughout the day, and since I'm not wearing blush, I wanted to go ahead and apply this cream contour underneath that bronzer. That way I have that additional color added to my face. And this concealer that I'm using to cream contour is the same as the one that I'm using underneath my eye. It is just a darker color. But I felt like this shade that I used was a perfect match to me. It wasn't too light or too dark. It was like perfect. So this is another product that I'm thinking about adding to like my everyday favorites pile. But moving on, so I'm going to go ahead and set my under eye, and then I'm also going to leave a little bit of powder underneath my eyes, because I'm going to be doing some color on my lower lash line. And like I did in my previous videos, whenever I'm applying anything to my eyes, I always like to leave a little bit of powder on the areas where I apply concealer. That way if I have any fallout, I can just wipe it away once I'm done. So I know highlight is one of those trends that is starting to fall off. Like, some people don't wear highlight anymore, or they only wear it on like certain occasions. So leave me a comment down below and let me know, are you still team highlight? Because for me, I don't think I will ever stop wearing highlight again. Like, I know a lot of people, they're just not into that glowy look anymore, but for me, like, highlight is a staple. Like, I don't think that I will do my makeup and not apply highlight probably ever. So for my waterline, I wanted to go bold, so I ended up using this neon yellow eyeliner. And here you see me ripping off the plastic. I hate the plastic that comes on eyeliners. I feel like they are so hard to get off. And I did my eyeliner off camera because obviously I was out of frame. I have to be so close to my mirror to apply anything to my lower lash line. So I'm going to try to find out a way to be able to show you guys how I do that. Because like I said, I'm so close to my mirror whenever I do it that it never picks up on the camera. But I just went ahead and did that off camera, and I also went ahead and popped on some lashes. Alright, and the last steps for this video, I'm just going to go ahead and finish off with my lips, and then I'm going to set my face, and then that was pretty much it for this makeup tutorial. Alright, so that is it for this makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, make sure you hit the like button. Also, make sure that you are subscribed. I plan on being more consistent here on my channel. So make sure that you also hit the bell. That way you will be notified every time I upload a new video. But I really enjoyed the way that this look turned out. So here's a long outro clip for you guys. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.